Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a little while since I've been here on the channel. It's been about 5 months since I've actually made a real video. But I know you're staring at the carpet right now. Just put a car or something, I don't know. So I'm going to make my 2025 silly season predictions for the NASCAR Cup Series. And let's go off with the things that we already know, I think. So Dylan, it sounds like he's going to stay with RCR, which isn't surprising. So it doesn't sound like he's going to retire. I think he has like 3 years left of his contract, but maybe he'll turn it down soon. Who knows, but it sounds like he's going to stay. Briscoe is going to go with the 19 as Truex retires. We now know that. Thank you, Christopher Bell, for leaking it. And now Josh Berry has signed a multi-year deal with the number 21 Wood Brothers Racing Team. So we now know that. Harrison Burton is not returning to the number 21. Also not a surprise. This one is a little bit of a surprise. I made a little custom here. It's terrible. But Justin Haley, it sounds like, is going to stick with Rick Ware Racing, which is interesting. They've been pretty quick this year, so who knows? Maybe it's a good thing he's sticking around, but I don't know. I think with the speed he's had, he should have went somewhere else, but maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? And then this is supposed to be the 71 car. Michael McDowell is going to the number 71 car. That was the first bit of silly season news for 2025, if I'm not wrong. Now let's go to the stuff that I am absolute just predicting, and it's probably going to be very, very wrong. First, the number 15 car, I think, is going to be having a little bit of a change. But I think it will be very similar to this year, like drivers like Kaz Grala getting in the car. And I think it's going to be pretty much the same as this year. And then we have the number 16. I think it will be just like the number 15. And just like how it is this year, drivers like Allmendinger and other drivers that race for them in the Xfinity Series. Maybe Josh Williams if he sticks around, but I don't know if he will or not. And honestly, I think Zane Smith will make a couple starts for them, because I think he's not going to stick around in the Cup Series for a full-time deal anyway, because the 71 is going to Michael McDowell, so we'll see, but that's my prediction. Next is the number 31 car. I think Hemrick will stay around for 1 year, but if he does go back to Xfinity or Trucks, I think it may be Zane Smith in that car, but I think he will stick around for 1 more year. And then here's the number 34. Don't know if the Loves partnership is going to stick around, but I think Gragson is going to go to Furniture Row Racing in the number 34 machine. See how he could do there. I think he could win races in that car, I'm being completely honest. And then this one might be a little surprising, but I think for the, I guess, new entry for Front Row Motorsports, a new charter that they bought from SHR, Riley Herbst will drive number 36, another bad custom that I made. So, yeah, I think Riley Herbst will go in this car. A lot of rumors about him going to 2311 Racing, but I just don't see it happening. So, yeah, I see Riley Herbst going over there. We'll see how he can do if that does stay true. Next is the, not SHR, but I think it's Haas Factory Team car. Maybe it's the 0041, maybe a different car, who knows. But I think Cole Custer will stick around, which isn't a surprise. His father, Joe Custer, is a part of the team. And for them to have a cup organization, I think Cole Custer will go, especially since he's an Xfinity Series champion. And he does have a lot of talent, so I think he'll go back to cup racing. Next is the number 42. This one isn't really talked about a lot, but I think John Hunter Nemechek will stick in that ride for another year. Maybe that's already known now. I don't know, but I just think he will. Next is the number 44. I don't really know how to predict this one, but I don't think it will be around next year. just like how it was in 2022, Motorsport Business Management and NY Racing, they weren't going back in 2023, but after a 2-year break, they went back in 2024, and I think it's going to be about the same thing over and over again. So yeah, I don't think the number 44 is going to be racing, unfortunately. And then next is the number 62 part-time car. I think it's going to be just like this year, maybe Anthony Alfredo, Parker Retzlaff behind the wheel of it. I don't see them leaving. And then, I know it may say 66 here, but let's just act like this is 67. Or we could also act like this is 66. So, for 66, I think MBM could make a couple appearances with drivers like Timmy Hill, maybe, Chad Fincham, maybe. Maybe they just won't make any starts next year, but that's what I think. And then with the 67, I think Corey Heim will drive for 2311 Racing in the number 67. Corey Heim is a big fan of Denny Hamlin, who owns 2311 Racing. I think that would make sense, especially since they're making starts with him this year, like at Nashville. So we'll see how that goes, but I think that's how it's gonna go. Then there's Jimmy Johnson in the number 84. I think he'll stick around for at least one more year. I think this will be his final year, though, with that car. And then my final prediction is that Shane Van Gisbergen is going to be in a third Trackhouse entry. 91, 97, who knows what it's going to be, but I just have 91 diecast of his, so I'm just using it. I think he will go full-time, especially with already 3 wins this season. I think it makes sense. So, these are my predictions, or you could just listen back, since by looking at these, you can't tell my predictions. But, yeah, those are my predictions for the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series season. Let me know if you want to hear trucks or Xfinity. But I will not be really good at those, because those are kind of, who knows, scenarios. Maybe drivers from ARCA moving up, maybe not. Driver switching, maybe Matt Crafton retires. You just don't know with them. But you can know with Cup very easily, so that's why I did this. Thank you for watching. You can let me know your predictions down in the comments. And like I said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.